boys and girls, welcome back to Google Classroom. We have lots of excitement in store today. Okay, first everybody stand up. We need to sing hello. Everybody, glad to see you. Clap your hands and show you're glad to see me too. Clap your hands, everybody, clap your hands. Clap your hands and show you're glad to see me too. Roll it out. Hello, everybody, glad to see you. Stamp your feet and show you're glad to see me too. Stamp your feet, everybody, stamp your feet. Stamp your feet and show you're glad to see me too. Clap your hands and show you're glad to see me too. Roll it out. Hello, everybody, glad to see you. Shake your hips and show you're glad to see me too. Shake your hips, everybody, shake your hips. Shake your hips and show you're glad to see me too. Stamp your feet and show you're glad to see me too. Clap your hands and show you're glad to see me too. Roll it out. Hello, everybody, glad to see you. Nod your head and show you're glad to see me too. Nod your head, everybody, nod your head. Nod your head and show you're glad to see me too. Shake your hips and show you're glad to see me too. Stamp your feet and show you're glad to see me too. Clap your hands and show you're glad to see me too. Roll it out. Hello, everybody, glad to see you. Blink your eyes and show you're glad to see me too. Blink your eyes, everybody, blink your eyes. Blink your eyes and show you're glad to see me too. Nod your head and show you're glad to see me too. Shake your hips and show you're glad to see me too. Stamp your feet and show you're glad to see me too. Clap your hands and show you're glad to see me too. Roll it out. Okay, boys and girls, stay standing, please. We're going to say the Pledge of Allegiance to the American flag. That's red, white, and blue. Put your right hand over your heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please sit down, boys and girls. Boys and girls, can anybody tell me the name of the month? It's May. Let's spell it. M-A-Y. If yesterday was Tuesday, what comes after Tuesday? You're right, Wednesday. Let's count for the number of the days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Today is Wednesday, May 13th, 2020. The year is almost half over. Wow. Okay, boys and girls, can't forget about our numbers. So let's sing one of our favorite new number songs. Hold one hand up, that's 5 fingers. Hold 2 hands up, that's 10 fingers. 10, 10, count to 10. Count to 10 with our friends. Count to 10 with our let's soldiers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Our opera friends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, count to 10 with our monster friends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold one hand up, that's 5 fingers. Hold 2 hands up, that's 10 fingers. 10, 10, count to 10. Count to 10 with our friends. Count to 10 with our cowboy friends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Count to 10 with our baby friends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 10, count to 10. Count to 10 with our friends. Okay, boys and girls, we're going to talk about something today. First of all, I'm going to tell you a little story about my granddaughter. When my granddaughter was little, this is how she looked. She had 2 eyes and a nose and a mouth, 2 arms and 2 legs. That's how she looked. As she grew a little bigger, her arms grew, her legs grew, her hair grew. But she still had 2 eyes and 2 legs, a nose, and a mouth. She still looked kind of the same. Whoops. Let's see if we can get that to stay there. And then she got bigger and bigger. So she looked a little different, but she still had 2 eyes, a nose, a mouth, her hair, her arms, her legs. So you see, she just kept on getting, she just kept on getting bigger and bigger and bigger. But she still had all the same pieces. Today, we're going to talk about an animal that changes all throughout its life. Okay, and the insect that we're going to talk about is the butterfly. And this book is called The Butterfly's Life. The Butterfly's Life. A butterfly's life has 4 stages. You could read them on all these pages. This butterfly's egg is white and shiny. As you can see, it's very tiny. Caterpillars hatch from these eggs. Each caterpillar has many, many legs. The caterpillar eats its own eggshell. The shell feeds the caterpillar very well. The caterpillar munches and munches. It eats leaves by bunches and bunches. The caterpillar's skin grows much too tight, so it sheds the skin for one that's just right. The shedding goes on for 2 weeks or so. The caterpillar starts to change and grow. The caterpillar crawls to a special place. There it makes a chrysalis. That's a kind of case. It stays inside the case for about 14 days. The caterpillar changes in many ways. Now the caterpillar can't crawl on things. It's very busy inside the chrysalis, growing its wings. Then the chrysalis starts to split. A beautiful butterfly climbs out of it. First, the butterfly's wings need to dry. Then the butterfly begins to fly. The butterfly lands on flowers that smell sweet, the food inside for the butterfly to eat. Some butterflies live for only a while. Others take a long trip, mile after mile. The butterfly lays eggs one by one. Now new butterfly's life has begun. All right, boys and girls, that's the life of a butterfly. Unlike the life of my granddaughter, she was born, she was just little, and she kept on getting bigger and bigger. A butterfly looks 4 different ways during the course of its life. First, a butterfly is just a tiny egg on a leaf. Then out of that egg comes what? Can you tell me what that is? It's a caterpillar. Now, the first thing that caterpillar eats is his own eggshell. And that gives him lots of nutrients. And then he starts eating leaves. Now that caterpillar grows and sheds its skin, grows and sheds its skin. And then it climbs up to a tree, and it hangs off of a tree, and it starts spinning a case around himself. And that case is called a chrysalis. That caterpillar stays inside the chrysalis for 14 days. And the chrysalis starts to crack open and break. And inside, a butterfly will come out. Now, the butterfly's wings are all wrinkled when it comes out, but soon enough, the butterfly straightens out its wings and begins to fly. And its life starts all over again. So at first it's an egg, and then it's a caterpillar, then it's a chrysalis, and then it's a butterfly. Does anybody remember what butterflies like to eat or drink with their long tongues? They like to drink from flowers, the sweet nectars from flowers. So you see, a butterfly looks 4 different ways before it's grown. And my granddaughter looked kind of the same. She just got bigger and bigger. Boys and girls, I thought it would be fun if we would make our own life cycle of a butterfly. Boys and girls, we're going to make the life cycle of the butterfly 2 different ways. We could make it in a circle, like I did on the board, or just 1, 2, 3, and 4, because we know a butterfly looks 4 different ways. Let's count the numbers. 1, 2, 3, and 4. First, a butterfly is just a tiny egg on a leaf. So see that tiny little egg on a leaf? And then out of that egg pops a caterpillar. I thought it would be kind of fun to make the life cycle with pasta. Caterpillar has 2 antennas and lots and lots and lots and lots of legs. Okay, so that caterpillar grows and grows and grows. And then off of a tiny branch he crawls up, he hangs, he spins a case around himself called a chrysalis. Okay, so we know it's the egg. Out of the egg hatches the caterpillar, and the first thing he eats is his eggshell. Then he eats some leaves. He gets bigger and bigger and makes a case around himself called a chrysalis. And he stays inside the chrysalis for almost 2 weeks. And then when he comes out, he is a beautiful butterfly. So let's do that one more time. First, we have an egg on a leaf. That's the first way he does, number 1. Then we have a caterpillar. And the caterpillar munches on his eggshell. That's the very first thing he eats. Now then the caterpillar climbs and hooks himself onto a branch. And he turns into a chrysalis. Now inside that chrysalis, things are happening and he's changing. He's growing his wings. Okay, so he stays inside that chrysalis. He stays inside that chrysalis for 14 days. And then when he comes out, he becomes a beautiful butterfly. Okay, boys and girls. And that is the story of the life cycle of the butterfly. And we're going to be watching our caterpillars all week to see how they grow and how they get bigger. And then as they eventually turn into chrysalises and butterflies. Goodbye, boys and girls. I'll see you on Friday.